everybody, welcome back to the channel. Are you ready for a wild ride through the greatest city in the world? That's right, baby, we're talking New York City. Whether you're a seasoned New Yorker or a first-time visitor, I guarantee you'll discover something new in this video. We're diving deep into the top 12 must-visit places in New York City, and trust me, you don't want to miss the last two spots. They're real hidden gems. So buckle up, grab your Metro card, and get ready to explore the city that never sleeps. And hey, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. First up, we're heading straight to the heart of Manhattan's Central Park. This massive green oasis is like a breath of fresh air in the middle of all the hustle and bustle. You'll find people from all walks of life here, from families having picnics to joggers getting their daily dose of exercise. And hey, you might even bump into Yoko Ono. Word on the street is she loves taking strolls through the park.
And don't worry about safety, folks. The park is heavily patrolled, so you can relax and soak up all the beauty.
Next up, get ready to be blinded by the dazzling lights of Times Square. This iconic intersection is a sensory overload in the best way possible. Giant billboards, Broadway shows, street performers, you name it, Times Square has got it. Keep an eye out for celebrities too. You never know who you might spot grabbing a slice of pizza or hailing a cab. Robert De Niro, a true New Yorker, has been spotted around these parts.
And don't let the crowds intimidate you. The NYPD has a strong presence here, ensuring everyone's safety.
Now, let's hop on a ferry to Liberty Island and pay a visit to Lady Liberty herself. This iconic monument has been welcoming immigrants and visitors to New York Harbor for over a century. Standing tall and proud, she's a symbol of freedom and hope, and her story is deeply intertwined with the American dream. Speaking of dreams, imagine the stories this statue could tell if it could talk. World leaders, celebrities, everyday people, they've all stood in awe of Her Majesty. And don't even get me started on the view from the crown. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Of course, security is super tight, but hey, that's a small price to pay for such an unforgettable experience.
Chapter 4. Empire State Building, King of the Skyline. All right, folks, it's time to reach for the sky. The Empire State Building, with its Art Deco grandeur, offers unparalleled views of the city that never sleeps. You can see all 5 boroughs from the top, and let me tell you, it's a sight you won't soon forget.
Fun fact, this iconic skyscraper has been featured in countless movies, from King Kong to Sleepless in Seattle. Now that's star power. And speaking of stars, you might even spot a few A-listers hanging out at the top. After all, who can resist a selfie with the Empire State Building in the background?
Chapter 5. Brooklyn Bridge, an architectural marvel. Next up, we're taking a stroll across the iconic Brooklyn Bridge. This architectural masterpiece connects Manhattan and Brooklyn, offering stunning views of the East River and the city skyline.
Whether you walk, bike, or even skateboard across, hey, no judgment here. The experience is unforgettable. Fun fact, Taylor Swift filmed a music video on the Brooklyn Bridge, and let's be honest, anything T-Swizzle touches turns to gold, right? And with its dedicated bike lanes and pedestrian walkways, the Brooklyn Bridge is surprisingly peaceful, even with all the hustle and bustle around.
Chapter 6. Fifth Avenue, Shop Till You Drop. Get those credit cards ready, folks, because we're hitting up Fifth Avenue. This legendary shopping street is home to flagship stores from every luxury brand imaginable.
From Tiffany & Company to Gucci to Apple, you'll find it all here. And hey, even if you're not in the mood to splurge, window shopping is an experience in itself. Keep your eyes peeled for celebrities too. Word on the street is that Beyoncé is a regular at Bergdorf Goodman. Now that's what I call a shopping spree. Plus, with its high-end security and constant foot traffic, you can shop till you drop without a worry in the world.
Get ready for a night of show-stopping entertainment because we're heading to Broadway.
From classic musicals like The Phantom of the Opera to cutting-edge plays, there's a show for everyone on the Great White Way.
And hey, you might even spot some famous faces on stage. Hugh Jackman, Kristen Chenoweth, Daniel Radcliffe, the list of Broadway legends goes on and on.
And don't worry about safety, folks. Broadway theaters have top-notch security, so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Next up, we're off to Rockefeller Center, a true New York City icon.
Whether you're ice skating beneath the famous Christmas tree in winter or taking in panoramic city views from top of the rock, this place is pure magic.
And hey, you never know who you might bump into. From movie premieres to live performances, Rockefeller Center hosts some of the biggest events in the city.
Remember that time Mariah Carey's earpiece went out on New Year's Eve? Legendary.
Plus, with its central location and excellent security, Rockefeller Center is a must-visit for any visitor to the Big Apple. Get ready for a unique urban adventure because we're taking to the High Line.
This elevated park built on former railroad tracks offers stunning views of the city and a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle below.
You'll find all sorts of cool art installations, gardens, and even food vendors along the way.
It's the perfect place to take a stroll, have a picnic, or just soak up some sun.
And hey, keep your eyes peeled for celebrities. Edward Norton is a big fan of the High Line, and let's be honest, who wouldn't want to bump into the Hulk, right?
Hold on to your wallets, folks, because we're heading to Wall Street. This iconic street is home to the New York Stock Exchange and some of the biggest financial institutions in the world. Even if you're not a financial whiz, the energy and history of Wall Street are undeniable. And hey, you never know, you might even get to ring the opening bell at the stock exchange. Just kidding, that's probably not going to happen. But a guy can dream, right?
And last but not least, we're ending our New York City adventure with a trip to the Central Park Zoo. Located right in the heart of Manhattan, this zoo is home to animals from around the world, from snow leopards to penguins to grizzly bears. It's the perfect place to spend an afternoon with the family. And hey, you might even learn a thing or two about conservation along the way. Plus, with its dedicated staff and commitment to animal welfare, you can feel good about supporting the Central Park Zoo.
So there you have it, folks. My top 12 must-visit places in New York City. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, this city has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome travel content. And hey, I want to hear from you. What are your favorite spots in New York City? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring.